The Attorney General of Rhode Island is the chief legal advisor of the government of the state of Rhode Island and oversees the state of Rhode Island Department of Law. The Attorney General is elected every 4 years. The current Attorney General is Peter Kilmartin. History of the Rhode Island Attorneys General. In 1643, Roger Williams obtained a patent charter from the English Parliament. The towns of Providence and Warwick elected a chief officer under the authority of this parliamentary patent of 1643. In 1647, the towns of Newport, Portsmouth, Providence, and Warwick formed a united colony under the parliamentary patent. In May 1650, the offices of Attorney General for the colony and Solicitor were created. List of Attorneys General of Rhode Island. Attorney General under the patent of 1643. William Dyer, May 1650 to 1651. Solicitor under the patent of 1643. Hugh Built, May 1650 to 1651. Attorney General after the Coddington Commission. John Easton, of Newport, May 1653. May 1654. Attorney General only for Portsmouth and Newport following the repeal of the Coddington Commission, and before the reunification of the 4 towns into a single government. Attorneys General under the patent of 1643. John Cranston, of Newport, May 1654. May 1656. John Easton, of Newport, May 1656. May 1657. John Green Jr. of Warwick, May 1657. May 1660. John Easton, of Newport, May 1660. May 1663. Attorneys General under the Royal Charter of 1663. John Sanford, of Portsmouth, May 1663, November 1664. John Easton, of Newport, 1664 to 1670. John Sanford, of Portsmouth, 1670 to 1671. Joseph Torrey, of Newport, 1671 to 1672. John Easton, of Newport, 1672 to 1674. Peter Easton, of Newport, 1674 to 1676. Weston Clark, of Newport, 1676 to 1677. Edward Richmond, of Newport, 1677 to 1680. Weston Clark, of Newport, 1680 to 1681. Edmund Calverley, of Warwick, 1681 to 1682. John Precock, of Newport, 1684 to 1685. Weston Clark, of Newport, 1685 to 1686. John Precock, of Newport, 1684 to 1685. Weston Clark, of Newport, 1685 to 1686. John Williams, of Newport, 1686 to 1689. John Precock, of Newport, May 1690. John Smith, of Warwick, May 1696 to 1698. John Precock, of Newport, 1698 to 1700. John Rhodes, of Warwick, 1700 to 1701. John Precock, of Newport, 1701 to 1702. Nathaniel Dira, of Newport, 1702 to 1704. Joseph Sheffield, of Newport, 1704 to 1706. Simon Smith, of Warwick, 1706 to 1712. Richard Ward, of Newport, 1712 to 1713. John Hammett, of Newport, 1713 to 1714. Weston Clark, of Newport, 1714 to 1721. Henry Bull, of Newport, 1721 to 1722. Daniel Updike, of North Kingstown, 1722 to 1732. James Honeyman Jr., of Newport, 1732 to 1740. King's Attorneys. James Honeyman Jr., of Newport, 1741 to 1743. John Wanton, of Providence County, 1741 to 1742. Daniel Updike, of Kings County, 1741 to 1743. John Andrew, of Providence County, 1742 to 1743. Attorneys General. Daniel Updike, of North Kingstown, 1746 to 1747. Augustus Johnston, of Newport, 1758 to 1766. Oliver Arnold, of Providence, 1766 to 1771. Henry Marchant, of Newport, 1771 to 1777. William Channing, of Newport, 1777 to 1787. Henry Goodwin, of Newport, 1787 to 1789. David Howell, of Providence, 1789 to 1790. Daniel Updike, of North Kingstown, 1790 to 1791. William Channing, of Newport, 1791 to 1793. Ray Green, of Providence, 1794 to 1797. James Burrell Jr., of Providence, 1797 to 1814. Samuel W. Bridgham, of Providence, 1814 to 1817. Henry Bowen, of Providence, 1817 to 1819. Duty J. Pierce, 1819 to 1825. Albert C. Green, of East Greenwich, 1825 to 1843.